You gotta have a spare parts box on your sprayer. Back to mid-10, y'all. Well, we got problems this morning. We got some big problems. So you can see, got the water hose hooked up to the sprayer. I thought this morning, hey, I'll put a little water in this thing and we'll test her out. You know, give her a little run. Well, went to put water in it, and this valve down here is leaking. You can see right where my finger's at, it's busted. So that valve's busted. I managed to find one, yes, count them, one valve in the whole county. So if anybody else around here needs one, they ain't getting one. Also, got everything running and realized that this fitting is loose. That's why it's a little bit wet. But none of this leaked, nothing leaked, except right here. And if you look way down here, there's a hairline cracker right here. That's right. Motor's fine. The pump is shot. So, what I do, I had to spend all morning driving around to different places looking for a pump. There's a lot of 1 inch and 1.5 inch pumps, but I only managed to find one 2 inch pump. I got a red line, whatever that is, I don't know. It's the new pump. So, and as you can see, with the dent and the dust all over the box, it has been in the store for quite a while. The kicker to that is, I got this thing off the shelf and took it up to the register, and they're like, yeah, that'll be $485 plus tax. I was like, wait a minute, you know, I'm pretty sure that back there on the back it said that this thing was $300. So I go back and check, and sure enough, on the shelf it says that this pump, 60 something cc motor, was, you know, with a, not 60, it's a 6 horse motor, 2 inch semi trash pump, was $319. So I had to have a little bit of discussion with the retail clerk and tell him how I wasn't gonna pay $485, I think, for it. I even took a picture of the price and showed them. They're like, oh, our bad. The price has been updated in the computer system, but I guess we can let you have it for the advertised price. Good, it didn't send me no oil with the darn thing. That's great. Not have to drop oil in it. That's good. That's what you need. I got it for $318 or $319. Didn't have to pay the $485. That was a win for the day. But on the losing side, they didn't put my quart of oil in the bag. So looks like I might be going on a run again. So I got some oil here. As you can see, hands a whipping today too. We'll be doing no spraying today anyways. Now we get to start taking this back apart. Taking everything off and moving it to this one. Now this pipe paste I'm using works great. Downside is it gets everywhere. I mean, you get that stuff plumb everywhere. Oh, and if you can't tell, it's sleeting. See the little sleets? Yep, it's what is day? Like the 9th of April. Yeah, we got sleet coming down. It's what you want. What you really want when you're trying to spray stuff. We need to change the valve on this. This will be fun. So this one, she's split right in half. Garbage. Had to make another run to town. Why? So I'll show you what we got done so far. Don't mind the mess sitting everywhere. We got the new valve put on. But when I went to put my line back on, I'm too short now. Had to go to town and get another line. The bad news is, nobody sells this 1.5-inch line by the foot anymore. Only thing I had was a 20-foot suck line. So that's what we got. But at least it's made in America. That's a plus. Get this thing opened up. Cut us off. Yeah, so I'm only gonna need 4.5 foot out of this 20-foot. Yeah, 20-foot roll. I mean, it's a nice little line. She's about to get cut up, though. All right. So what I was doing, I was putting a little bit of bevel on that hose. Well, it should slide in better. And this is just a little bit of diode electric grease. It seems to work pretty good to lubricate the end of the hose. That way you can slide it on your clamps. We'll try to put some water in there now. Open that valve up. That valve. Sounds like she got water in there. See if we can figure out how to start the new motor. Alright, got an on-off switch on. Let's see, gas is on. Choke's on. Say that's fuel wide open. Fuel not wide open, go there. Good news is the new motor works. I mean, it should, it's new. I had put some water in this. I just let it backfill from pressure from the big tank up into here. It sucked it out. The return, or my washout hose, which has got this valve up to here, it blows water back into here, so that works. That's a plus. No leaks here. No leaks back on the new valve that we put in. I got a little bit of leak right here, but I think that my coupler is just loose. That's no big deal. So there's one other leak. It's a filter over here. And I just don't think I have it screwed on right. Yep, just didn't have it tight enough. So now it's time to back the tractor up and do a little test spray. And what we're test spraying is nothing but water. Just straight water in it right now. We just want to do the test spray. The test spray is to make sure that I don't have any bad lines up on the spray booms. The way my luck's going right now, probably have some. I mean, it's part of it. And on all these pieces that broke, like this right here, it froze and busted. I had this valve freeze and break. I had the filter holder down here. That one also froze and busted over the winter time. So the only thing I forgot to do over the winter was leave these valves open. I usually leave them open. That way, in case there gets condensation in there, it's got room to expand. And I'll show you. So like I leave all the valves in the open position. That way, if there's any water left in the line, it's got room to expand. But I'll leave the cap on. That way, no birds or nothing get in there. Get everything out of the way. Now we need to cut our water back on so we can start filling back up. Looks like I see a leak over there. We'll get out and look at it. Got a broke T-valve right there. That's broke. That one's also broke. Everything's spraying. I got 2 broke T's. This T barely squirting water. And this T is really squirting water. I've had this one 5 years, maybe 6. Now we are looking to update it. Personally, I would like to get away from the full sprayer and get a simple barrel sprayer. I think that would work better for me. One, it would free the tractor up. That's probably one of the biggest downfalls to using a tractor to spray. Is a lot of times you have a tractor tied up because you're spraying with it. And I've looked at several sprayers. I just haven't found one that I think will fit our operation yet. And I've looked at some Wilmers and some spray coops, some Taylor Patriots. I've looked at some, like I've looked at a couple Row Gators. Looked at some John Deere sprayers. Them and the Row Gators are a little bit pricier, and they'd be nice, but I'm kind of a tightwad, so I'm trying to find something that'll more fit our operation. I mean, if y'all can't tell, we run a bunch of oddball stuff, you know. I'm the only person around here that runs a Great Plains pool sprayer. There's a couple other people that run pool sprayers, but I don't even know what brand they are, but they're not a Great Plains. And on those 2 T's that are broke, there would have been no way for them to have any fluid left in them. You gotta have a spare parts box on your sprayer. I bet I don't have no regular T's. I got some T-joints. Nope, look at there. There's one. I got one. I need 2 of those. Nope. Ain't gonna have them, so I'll just put that back in there. And I need to fill my gas can back up for the sprayer. So I'll just get some parts tomorrow for it. It looks all right. And I would say that those 2 T's up there that are broke, they're just broke due to old age. Things get old, you know. Things get old and wear out. Part of it. Track looks all right. So everybody showed their work truck toolboxes. This is ours. It's just a Craftsman box that I bought at a Sears store that was going out of business. So I paid for this big box. I got 2 of them for what was it? $90, I think. I bought 2 boxes just like this, 2 tops, and if you can't tell, it's had some welding done to it because it's lived in the back of the truck. This ain't made to be in the back of a truck, so the drawers don't all lock no more. They'll bounce open sometimes. Like that one's locked, that one's locked, that one's locked. This one don't lock. So we welded a washer on here, and just a piece of straight rod. Drilled a hole in it, put a pin to keep the drawer shut. Sometimes, like the majority of the time, the drawers stay locked. But every now and then, you'll hit a bump, and the drawer pop open. The next thing you know, tools are spilling out in the back of the truck. That's why I put them on there. And then got the other box. That's got grease and fluids, and so that's got grease gun, fluids, jack, you know, other extra stuff that you need. I do got a nice handy dandy welder cover to cover it up with. I mean, and for any of you degenerates out there thinking, how come steal you stuff out of your toolbox? You're gonna be highly disappointed unless you want a bunch of stuff from Walmart, Home Depot, and Harbor Freight, mostly Harbor Freight. You'll be highly disappointed at the tools. But that's it for the day, folks. It's already late enough at most places I can get parts from are closed, so I'll do that tomorrow. We'll just throw the cover on the motor here. Yeah, it kind of fits that one. Hey, look at that. Kind of fits. It's gonna be a wrap for the day. Good place to stop. Appreciate everybody being along. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you do, and if you are enjoying it, you know, remember to like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you feel like it. Like always, the good Lord's willing, we'll catch you on the flip side. Till the next.